Oh, it's finally happening. Hey. Jeez. It's finally working, I think, maybe. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to work. Oh. It's finally happening. It's working. Hell yeah. Oh, what is this latency? Jesus. That's like 20 seconds off. Hi. So I am indeed very new to this, and I'm trying to make this OBS work and this live stream work. Hey everybody, if anybody can hear me, if anybody is there. So I'm very much still just learning how to do this, and I am checking the stream on the phone just to make sure that, hey, there is sound, and it comes out like 20 seconds after, which is why I'm continuously talking so I can keep hearing what I'm saying. Yeah, that is about 20 seconds.
I'm very much still just
Hold on,
learning how to
I'll do a test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ah, yeah, that's pretty bad. Because if it's that late, it feels like I am gonna be so far behind what you guys are seeing and saying. How do I fix this, I wonder? Hold on, why is this? I'm also trying to make sure that this is working on the side here. And there's like a bunch of things not working. Cool beans. As you can see, I'm very, very, very new at this. But good thing is, this sound is working. Trying to make sure that this is working on the side here. It is, yes. Now, the other thing I need to double check is working properly is the sound of whatever we're gonna be playing. So I'm gonna be pressing play, and let's do a test of the video. I can hear it here. That is my boy. Let's see if this is working here. Can you hear the stream on my phone here? The sound of whatever we're gonna be playing. So I'm gonna be pressing play, and let's do a test of the video. I can hear it here. That is my boy. Let's see if this is working here. Can you hear the stream on my phone there? The sound. Okay. Whatever we're gonna be playing. Well, you guys better tell me if you want me to turn on the sound or whatnot, because I have this compressor on, which is why I stopped talking there for a second. And I have this compressor on so that I can so that my voice can be better heard despite this playing. However, I think maybe we will make the threshold a little higher than that. Oh, okay, my computer is going haywire. Hold on. Where is the thing? Where is the setting? If I right click on this. Alright, hold on. Oh man, I need a new computer. This is... Oh, it does not like it when I'm trying to do shit. with all of this streaming going on. Come on, computer. Come on, Mackie boy. Now, let us see if I can get back into filters. You guys can't see what I'm doing, so bear with me. I am trying to... Is this where it is? No. Why isn't it here? It should be here. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably fine. So, why is this not working? So I'm still setting up, just FYI. I'm still trying to just set this whole thing up so that this will work well. And I need to just do a couple of things on this end, on this computer. I have a few plugins that is assisting the stream on this computer, and so I just need to adjust. Always bloody adjusting. I love adjusting. If only I didn't have to adjust so much. That is also what my teacher used to say. Can you hear me when I'm speaking this way? It seems like you should be able to. Anyway. Hey. So, what are we in now? We're in like 10 minutes in, 7 minutes in, and I have not been talking about anything really yet. Hey, so is there anybody here, by the way? Write in the chat if you're here. I just want to know if anybody's here. I can see the stat here is telling me that it's only me here, but I just want to see if I'm wrong, basically. Anybody hanging out with me yet? It's fine if there's not. I just I just don't want to, how do you say, I mean, I can just start talking, and I will, because I want to get through all of these videos today, because last week when I did the first live stream, I definitely did not. I was even worse because I was using StreamYard, and it was something happened in the middle of the stream where the sound just stopped working altogether. I'll be on full camera for this. Hey, so the sound just didn't work at all altogether, and I could not figure it out because I am a complete noob at this game. And doing StreamYard seemed to be the problem. And so I took the advice of one of my children that I work with. Not me, I still don't have kids, but that's fine, I think. But I have children, despite about 50 of them. Yes, I am that type of person who has 50 children. Because working with them is working with children. Now, as I was saying, one of the kids, he recommended me to test out this OBS system, this streaming device. He said it was the best one, and I was a little intimidated by it at first, as I had to figure out how to set up all of these overlays, and I found some free ones. As you can see, I put in some overlays, and I mean, obviously, these are like animated and whatnot, as you can see, but I got them for free at streamelements.com. They have some free packages, and I took advantage of that because I thought, hey, just gotta get started. Can't postpone streaming and doing the stream just because I don't have personalized tools yet. We'll get to that when we get to that. And yes, this is my favorite cup in the world. It's from the San Diego Zoo. It's not easy to show you, but you can barely see it. San Diego Zoo, and it is of an elephant, and I love it dearly. Now, if anybody's here, do say hey. I'm gonna just write that. When someone comes, please say hey, so I know you are here. Smiley face. Now, also, can I do this? Oh, that's cute. Oh. What am I even doing? I'm just talking to myself, trying to make this happen. Now, if Mr. Beast wants to pop by, feel free to do that. He doesn't do these pop by stream donation things. I don't have anything. I don't have a donation thing set up anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying shit. So I got onto OBS. I tried to figure out how that works, and it took me a long time of testing because my computer is really my computer's really not that great, and it's 10.5 years old at this point, this MacBook, but it's the only one I have with a camera on it, and I haven't been able to set up my any other cameras yet, which is a pure shame because I have a bloody brilliant camera. I have a Blackmagic Pocket, Cinema Pocket 4K, and I got prime lenses for it, but it doesn't have a codec built into the machine so that I can just set it up to live stream. Because if I could, that would be sick. That would have an insanely good camera, and I could have used this computer that is basically a glorified chat screen, I guess, for me right now, which would just amp up the quality. One day when I can afford getting because that's the thing about that camera is I have to have a stream deck or a thing called the Atom Mini or something like it, which is like at least $400 that I don't have right now to spend on my stream deck, and I need it in order to set it up. So, limitations of our technology, as they say. Now, so I am using OBS, and it is killing my MacBook that I'm streaming from. I bet you guys can't hear anything from it, but it is very loud. The fan is. I'm glad I have these on so I can't hear it myself. And I don't think, because of this, I don't think you can hear it either. I don't think it would be picked up by you. I'm gonna just go like that. No, not like that. Like this. Alright. Now, question is, how do we go further with this? As I really wanted to do this with you guys, and since there's nobody here, I suppose I'll just go through it anyway. I'll talk about stuff, whatever comes to mind, whenever it comes to mind. And to those who couldn't catch the stream today, and for future reference, I guess, you can watch this and you can have my thoughts of all of my videos. So, if you didn't see it yet, I have another video that's about an hour long, where I went through the first 6 videos that was planned for this stream. I will not be going through those again today because, again, that took an hour. Although then I was also chatting with everybody. So I assume it won't be taking as long today to go through the rest of the 100 videos or so I have to show. But the plan is that I'm going to be going through all of my videos that got me from 0 subscribers to my first 1,000. Today, I'm sitting on a feisty number of 1,172 subscribers. Damn, that's a lot. Thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hanging out with me. I mean, you're not literally hanging out right now because I'm alone, but thank you for checking me out every once in a while and seeing my videos and getting me this far. It's a true honor to be able to serve you guys the comedy skits that I have been, and I can't wait to show you more, and especially what I have in store for the future, because I've been mainly doing short skits, and I intend to be doing long form skits, which isn't that long, but it's longer than 7 seconds at a time. More like 2 to 4 minute sketches, you know, a la Ryan George or Andrew Russo, or, you know, that kind of vibe, you know. And I will actually be going through some. I'm definitely very inspired by Ryan George for the first few skits that I'll be doing, and I hope you'll enjoy them. I'll be doing some first guy who ever did something, kind of types of sketches, which is one of my favorite styles of sketches. And as far as I can see, there's not that many people who do them, and other than Ryan George, and there's a few others, but like, again, not going to be copying them at all, just being inspired, and I'll be doing my own themes and my own topics that I see that they have not covered themselves, and all original writing anyway, so, you know, it's gonna be all me, but with a good idea that I didn't come up with. Except that I have come up with it. I've just been, you know, it's different, you know. It's all right. It's all good. Now, so this stream, again, it's like ADHD, man. I cannot focus, and I am definitely very all over the place. I'm definitely very nervous. There you go. I have it like a writer's block even. All right. So the plan for this live stream is that I'm going to be going through all of my videos from 0 subscribers until I hit my first 1,000, and I'll talk about my headspace and my just initial thoughts, and also thoughts I have today about said video and whatever was going through my head when I made them. And I hope you will enjoy that. Now, the first 6 videos has already been done in the stream. Now, so go back to the part 1 of the live stream that was last weekend, and it's on the channel somewhere, on the First Ideas Only channel, called I'm not ending, just this that name there. And my computer's not having fun. Oh, here we are back again. All right, so let's transition for real this time into the live stream overlay of. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hey. But isn't that nice that I have like all of these choices, and all for free. And if anybody were to like, hey, subscribe while we're doing this, it should appear in like that box over there. Or since we're gonna be using this overlay, I suppose it's gonna be in one of those 4 ones up there or the ones below me, which will be nice. But what do you think? It's a nice enough overlay, hey? All right, so we watched this video last time, which is why we're starting here. I don't remember if we were able to actually hear this one, but this is me. In this video, I am actually playing. Oh, sorry about that. So in this video, I am actually playing the song Moonlight Sonata, which is basically the only song I ever taught myself or was taught to play properly as like a big ass classical music piece. But it's like what is it, like a 25-page piece of notes, and I think I only learned like the first 2 or 3 pages. So flawless rendition, I would say, indeed. Right? Like it says right here. Flawless, flawless. Just like a moi. Now, hold on. Before we jump into the first video, I just need to check on a few things. Why are these not working? Are you working now? What if I do this and then that and maybe even this? Sorry for you guys having to bear witness to me just flailing about in settings mode. But I suppose that's just part of the deal when you're doing a live stream. I don't know. Maybe. Is this heating up? Like, calm down, man. Come on, computer. Settings wise, would you work? Settings wise. Please do work for me, honey. I sing when I have a tendency to just start singing when I don't know what to say. Also, I have the narcissistic viewpoint that I can sing, even though I am well aware that I sing like shit. But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Is this working now? Man, I wish this would just work. What is your problem, computer? Like, you obviously have internet. Alright, let's give this an attempt, I suppose. Glorified chatbot, can you please work now? Stop it with thine shitty connection. Please, would you work for me? Please work for me, honey. I promise we will be going into shit soon. I just need to... So annoying. Alright. Well, I guess whatever. Let's just get into it. So. What's this first video? We're gonna skip this one, and let's make sure you guys can definitely hear it by pressing that, and let's watch the first video of this stream. That's not right. Oh, there we are. Okay, so speaking of me liking to sing and shit, even though I'm shit at it, in this video, I at the very least I didn't actually sing anything, but I remember I almost did. I was thinking of it, and I contemplated whether or not I should be singing in this video or dubbing over it. to make a little joke for the day. So it is a little. This was, I guess, my first attempt at being like slightly edgy. Hold on, I just want to make sure you could hear this. Guys, yeah, you can definitely hear this. Okay, so this is my first attempt at being slightly edgy, in the sense of there was a rocket that exploded the day I made this video. That was launched from SpaceX. Thereof, when the new rocket explodes at SpaceX today. What an original title. And I just wanted to make a comment, but I could not figure out what that comment should be other than, hey, that happened. So I went onto YouTube app. So in the last stream, I spoke of how I had transitioned out of YouTube app as the app I use to edit and shoot my videos, but I had still not learned how to use green screens effects on the mobile app, and I was still using Rush that did not have a good green screen option, in my opinion. And I would never do that there, but the YouTube app actually has a decent green screen effect. So I decided, hey, I'm just going to use the YouTube app today for this, so I can make this green screen thing happen, make it so that it seemed like I was at NASA, no, I mean at SpaceX, I suppose, which is basically Musk NASA. Masa? And yeah. And one of the things you can do on the YouTube app is that you can actually just, hey, you can actually just use music that's available on it to overlay over your apps or your videos. And I found this, what is this, Nickelback or something? I'm really bad with the, like, known musicians or something. I'd rather, I'm more into the classics and System of a Down and shit like that. Not that I'm great with names there either, but at least you know. I think this is Nickelback, right? I don't know where I went wrong, but I could write a song. It makes me think of the "Look at My Photograph" meme, right? That was Nickelback. That might not be who did this one, actually. Anyway, I found that song, used it, and I didn't know how to really figure. I didn't really know how I was gonna go about, like, just changing up the lyric and changing up the dialogue. And I thought, like, well, let's just go with the lyrics. So I don't know where I went wrong. And then the other guy, who's like saying, I could write a song, doesn't make any sense. And like, I'm just, how's that gonna help? You know, I thought that slightly funny. I mean, I basically thought, hey, I'll make a meta joke on the meta joke, a joke on the joke that I'm making, a joke on the idea of, like, oh, let's use a popular song to make a meme. And that was basically my headspace. It was not a very good, it's not a very good video, which is what I would say about most of my videos in general, but especially my older ones. But this one in particular is one that I am not very proud of. It's just, but I am proud of one thing, and that is I think it's I love this. Not the motion itself, but the setup of, like, well, how are you helping? And the guy just being obliviously oblivious and just going like, I laugh at that. I think that's funny. Comes out of nowhere as well, especially with, like, the theme of the video. But yeah, I suppose that's what I could say about it. I think I started playing with the idea of like the using different hashtags and whatnot as well. Oh, and here we have a good comment from Felix the Cat and Lucario, and yeah, I appreciate. I'm gonna like my own video. I really appreciate that. Actually, I can pin this. Okay, so here's the thing. Did not learn about pinning others' comments until maybe a week or two ago. So a lot of my older ones did not have pinned comments other than my own, because I thought that was what the pinned comment thing was for. I thought it was for, hey, I better put my comments as a question or something and pin it so that everybody can see it and go off of that. But I've since learned that that's silly, very silly. Shall we go on to the next video? I do like this OBS streaming thing though, by the way. Alright, so we're half an hour in and we've done one video. Off to a great start. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oh, I love this one. I remember this one. I'm okay, so right, so I just want to say I am slightly proud of this one. Just because I really wanted to make D&D skits. I love D&D. Dude, here's a thing you don't know about me, but or maybe you do know about me. I'm fucking obsessed with D&D. I love it so much. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 so much. It's so good. Because of it, I have not been able to finish Tears of the Kingdom because I'm just fucking into Baldur's Gate 3 instead. And side note, I'm also getting into like the competitive scene of Pokemon, so I'm like also being distracted by that. But because I'm still like, hey, Baldur's Gate 3, you're taking all my time. So I love D&D. And I have a group, a D&D group that I play with regularly here in my hometown. Well, it's my hometown now. It wasn't when I grew up. And my DM and I have been chatting about making a live stream D&D group. And we are making strong headway in making that a reality, because both he and I are super obsessed about D&D, and we're gathering in a group of actors and improv actors. So in Norwegian you can say improvisatør, improviser. Yeah, that's the name. That's the English. Okay. So you can we're collecting a group of likable improv people, and once we're gonna try to get some funding in Norway to make a cultural art platform for playing D&D, just like Critical Role or Dimension 20. We're gonna put that together, and it's gonna be amazing. A lot better than this stream here, hey. But you know, because we're super obsessed, and we are, despite being super obsessed, we've only scratched the surface of what D&D can offer, and we're just so excited to continue learning more about the game and delving further into it. And I'm so obsessed that I have been buying my own material and using my job's 3D printer to make my own little minis. So here's Green Dragon I made from some green plastic, and the Beholder of Red. Behold, the Red Beholder. And I cannot get over how much fun D&D is. It's so therapeutic. And so I, in this video, was trying to see if, hey, maybe I can play with this. Maybe I can get into the D&D realm of YouTube and I thought after I will say though, after trying this video out, it wasn't very popular, and of course not, because it's not a good video, but I decided that, hey, I'm not gonna do it, at least not yet. But instead, that turned into the live stream idea and project that I am assembling and trying to get together. And so that's why I'm very proud of this video. Not because of the video itself, but because what it meant and what it gave me back. So now, and that's also right, I started DMing myself, which my DM and I will be alternating in that live stream. So now let's take a look at this video. And we'll wrap the session this time, you guys. I'll see you at the same time next week.
That was so much fun, you guys.
You ready for...
You guys ready to play?
Alright, so you can see all the D&D shit I have been... that I've been printing. Yeah, because I had printed so much. And that dragon is in the other room, actually. I printed all of these obstacles to be used in our games, and I finally got to use them in my own game, and it was amazing. If you guys want to hear about my DMing adventures at some point, maybe I'll do it in the shorts or something, or throw me a question at some point. I'll answer it some way. Again, I think here in the live stream I'm sitting here alone talking to myself, but in the future, if anybody was watching, let me know if you want to know more about how I DM. Yeah, I was I had you can barely see all of my dice here, which is not that many, but I have like a few different sets, and when I made this video, I was on like a spiral of if anybody here has played the Dungeons and Dragons and have collected dice, you know what I'm talking about. It's a well-known thing in the community. We love dice. We love our dice, and we love our minis. We love our shit. We love our geeky little things. And I was still using Yehuti here, as you can see, as a protagonist in my skit. So. That was fine. But yeah, no, I was collecting... I'm a dice goblin in the making. I still don't have that many. I only have like 20 dice, which is nothing to a dice goblin. But I want them. I want so much more. If I can ever just buy a lot of dice and just have like a whole like bucket of them, I think I'm gonna be very happy. It's weird because it's like, why would you? Nah, I'm very happy with the dice I have now. But if you see, this is actually my main. This is my main. Oh, you can't see the mouse in the stream. Oh, that sucks. The green guy in the middle there, like staring up to the dragon there. Oh, that sucks that you can't see my mouse. Oh well. I thought I could use it as a cursor. Oh well. That's my mini. The rest is just prints. Actually, that's not true. Over here is my girlfriend's mini. But she died. The mini, not my girlfriend. I'm not really talking about the video that much, other than the fact that it inspired me to go on to like want to make more D&D shit. And we're making our own world, and we're making good stream package. We're making a good group of people with a Norwegian Viking style, and it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, my thought process, I suppose, in this video was that, hey, first week, it's intriguing when you start playing D&D. It's so intriguing and it's so much fun, and you just get into like this place of like, hey, this is exciting, and you go home and you're high on the adrenaline of how fun it was and hanging out with other people who are just obsessed, or maybe not as obsessed as you are, but still enjoying a silly, well, it's not silly, enjoying a very obsessive game together. And you go home, and riding on that high, you start going online and just feeding your obsessive soul with information about D&D, about this stuff, and seeing all the things that exists online and all of the merch that you want. I have so many magic spell cards for, well, not magic spell card, not Magic the Gathering, but like the deck of many things spell card, animated spell cards, which I love. They're my favorite merch that I've ordered. I got that very fast because I play sorcerer. That's my thing. I'm a sorcerer supreme. With a strong puzzle that my co-players have not discovered what is yet. They're not gonna either because they don't watch my stream. My DM watched my shit. Hey DM, I love you. And shout out to my DM, who's awesome and who will be doing a live stream together with at some point. And what am I even saying? ADHD. Oh yeah, you get high and you get on Dungeons and Dragons shit, and you just order a lot of shit, and you find all of these minis, and you find all of these dice, and you just want to buy them all. It's my grandparents were right. D&D is definitely a gateway to hell. All right, let's skip this one because I've spent way too much time just talking about this. Yeah, I've been on 2 videos. Why do I keep seeing this one? All right, let's do the next video. I'll be quicker. Oh yeah, I love this one. So this video is not good yet.
Hey.
And well, let's watch it first, I suppose.
What? Congrats, you won the lottery. Fill in your credit card information below. No! Bloody phishing. Hey. What? Congrats, you won the lottery. Fill in your credit card information below. No!
So yeah, this video was actually I wanted to just test out something. I had this idea of making my own ad gag for my future videos. I wanted to test the play out here with this video here. I want to play on the idea of like being a captain on a boat out in the ad sea. You know, again, a little, quite a bit inspired by Mr. George and his ad space gag for all of his ads, and also the Adbarian from that other YouTube channel that I freaking adore, but seems to have like an existential crisis. But D&D. You know, the guy who does Throwing It Back Oath Paladin, if you're into that stuff. D&D one-shot questers, I think they're called. I love the guy. I don't know his name in the channel, I forget, but I'm subbed. I'm into him. I'm really bad with names. But he, unless it's D&D, because that shit is. I mean, he's D&D, but I mean the lore, like proper lore. Get obsessed with that. But no. So I saw their ad plays, and I really enjoyed this. I want to create my own, and this is my one. The idea of being on AdSea, and that made me think about all of the scammers that exist in the world as well. Because, well, ads are basically scams, aren't they? At least in my head, I was thought about ads as scams. Although they might be legitimate scams and you get something back, but it's the same shit. And so I got the idea of like playing with the pun of bloody fishing, because of the scammers who are fishing for your information, and putting that out to sea, and then playing on the wordplay of fishing with fishing. The joke right itself. It was just not very well done. Again, did not have a green screen app yet. That was very good. So I used the YouTube app thing, and you can see that the background, I even didn't find the proper picture because it has like a watermark on it. Dream time, it says. Yeah. It's a scam. And I was just thinking of like those fishers as fishermen, I suppose. I thought that was funny, so I made a skit. But in the future, I will actually. I am still determined to put this, to implement this into my videos once I actually get ads, if I ever get ads. And if I don't get an ad, or somebody who sponsors me, I'll sponsor myself, and I'll make I'll still make the skits, because I really like the idea of making fake ads as well. I think they're funny. If you go into my director's website, actually you can find a few tests that I've made with my cinematographer for ads and commercials. It's very fun stuff to make. But yeah, that's what this video was, and let's move on.
Have you seen the catnip?
Did you know lobsters has his bladder in its head?
What are you doing?
There's a species of fish called slippery dick.
Heard about this.
A group of owls is called a parliament.
Please stop.
The scientific name for the western lowland. Gorilla.
I'm leaving. Alright? I'm leaving.
What do evil hens lay? Deviled eggs.
Have you seen...
Yeah, this is a shitty little video. So I saw this trend of point of view YouTubers and TikTokers and whatnot. Not that I'm on TikTok. I mean I am, but I don't use it as a other than a creator, I suppose. But no, I saw this. I saw these shorts, which is basically TikToks of people who just had like a very serious backdrop sound going, and two characters, one who hates his life and hates what's going on, and the other one who's just seems to be like super high on the clouds. Yeah, clouds. For something or another. And just spouting random facts. Well, I thought I would do that with Hootie. Or Hootie thought he'd do that with me, I suppose. So he got high on catnip, and he started spouting animal facts. Isn't that right, Hootie? That's quite right. I don't know how to actually speak like Jeff Dunham, so I'm not gonna even try. Isn't that right, Hootie? That is correct. That is correct. You can't even see the mouth of me moving while he is talking. What am I doing? Ah! What are you doing, Hootie? You can't just be eating my head out. Alright, let's keep this going. So. Yo! Somebody joined? Hey, Closter! thanks for joining. I thought I was all alone. I was just messing around a little bit there. Thanks. Thank you. I'm glad you like, and I'm very happy you subscribed. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. If you're still here. You know, I actually can't see you on my other screen. Why is that? Now I can see you. I need to get better internet. Welcome, Closter, to the stream. Now we can actually have a conversation. I not just talk to myself. So yeah, how long you been listening in on? Should I explain what I'm doing? I guess I'll just do it because here's a fun fact for you. The stream is like 20 minutes behind, 20 seconds behind being live. So if I ask you a question, I'm gonna have to wait half a minute before I can see your answer if you decide to answer. So that's fun. So I'm just gonna keep talking. I'm doing the Gratitude live stream. Jeez, it's like I'm a dyslexic, but for words instead of the letters. But I'm doing a Gratitude live stream where I'm just thankful for my subscribers, just like you, Closter. Welcome to the team. So I, with you, I suppose, I'm well above 1,000 now. Well, but I'm super thankful to everybody who has gotten it this far in terms of subscribers and enjoying watching my silly little skits on my channel. And I want to just go through all of my videos and chat about it and just explain and talk about where my headspace was when I made them. And we're on video like 8 or 9 out of like 100. So buckle in if you want, because it's gonna be a long stream. Let's get into the next video. Oh, alright, so I was still testing out.
Why, yes. Why? Because. Never mind, I get it, but you'll need this.
D&D books. Dice. The deck of many things. A beholder.
So you want to be an adventurer?
My early videos, I mean, my new videos are also dumb, but my early videos are so dumb. So oh, wait. I'm so thin in that video, actually. Jeez. Gained a little bit of weight since then. Oh well. I was still trying to test out, can I make D&D content stuff in the beginning, and I wanted to show off all of my D&D shit. Not that I have a lot, but I wanted to show them off, and I thought it'd be funny if I just showed or just threw all my shit on Hoodie, and so that was the video idea. And I also like the idea that hey, you're gonna need all of these things, like a beholder, and it cuts off before I get onto like even heavier shit. And I it was again made in the YouTube app, not really. Didn't have lights yet, didn't have sound equipment yet, so it's all so shitty. Let's watch it one more time.
Why, yes. Why? Because. Never mind, I get it, but you'll need this.
D&D books. Dice. The deck of many things. A beholder.
So you want to be an adventurer?
Okay, so 2 more points that I remembered while watching this one more time. First, one thing. One of my earlier videos than this is like number 10, but all of my earlier ones, I tried making a format of like this editing style of like back and forth, but like really quick. But the way I would cut into each cut, what was to be like having like a motion like this, like that shit. And so I was just going out on trying to make that a format. After this, I thought, hey, it's not really working. People are not picking up on it, so I dropped it at that point. It wasn't funny, but you know, when you're starting out, you have to try. You have to try different things, I think. And so that was just me trying something. And the second point I remembered while watching this again, I forgot it. What was it? Hold on.
Why? Because. Never mind.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Is that this is hard to make? It's hard to shoot this with limited equipment, and the fact that I need to keep Hootie in frame and throw shit at him at the same time, because I'm doing all of this alone. I don't have a shooting partner. My partner helps out. My girlfriend helps out once in a while when there's something very complicated. I need like if I'm like at a distance, or I just need a third hand. But usually I just shoot this on my own. So this was very difficult to shoot just because of the proximity of the camera to my hand and the position, and mostly the tossing, because I need to look at the screen to make sure I was in the screen, and also so I couldn't actually look at where I was throwing, and and my phone was like in between. I couldn't see shit basically, and trying to aim and throw stuff at anything that you're not like directly looking at is really, really hard, which I learned in this video. And I think also that's why I didn't try another one of these, because difficult. As you can see, it's like really hard to actually see anything that I'm throwing on him. Oh, that's an actual deck of many things, by the way, that I threw on him. I absolutely adore that deck of many things, and I wish I could use it in a game, but my DM won't use it, even though I showed it to him and I was like, hey, have you seen this? I pop it out, and I'm like I'm like popping it out to him like as if I'm proposing. And I'm doing it in like a different room than from the rest of the group while we're playing. And I'm like, have you seen this deck of many things? This would be really fun for a game. And he was just like, that's a great merch. I'm never using it. I was very saddened that day. But I understand it now. Now that I've DM'd, I understand it. I'm still gonna use it though. I have actually made it one shot. Here's my thing. As a DM, I haven't done it. I'm not doing campaigns, not yet. But I made a bunch of short one shots in the same world, and one of them that I have still not played with my group. So I hope none of them are watching this. Is themed around the deck of many things. And it's a dungeon where, in order to get through the dungeon, they have to solve a bunch of puzzles. And one of those, like halfway through or early on in the dungeon, they can get through a few puzzles on their own without the deck of many things. But then they will stumble upon a treasure room. And in this treasure room, they will be finding the deck of many things. And the rest of the dungeon is sealed off, and where they came from is now sealed off. And basically, in order for them to escape or go further into the dungeon and solve the rest of the dungeon, they literally have to use the deck of many things to get through. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! There was like, I think there was one. Oh, did you leave? Oh, that sucks. No, you're still around. All right. My monitor is like spacing out, so it's like showing me that people left. But now you're here. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, feel free to chat with me. By the way, I'll talk. So I don't just talk into the void. But yeah, no. I remember. I think I've been very influenced by Yu-Gi-Oh! In my upbringing. By the way, because that was the one anime I could watch while I was a kid. on Swedish television, Swedish Television 4. And hey, welcome back, Closter. Thank you for letting me know you're here. And yeah, I was watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I remember there was like one filler where the main character had to go through like a few doors, and the only way to go through it was to like summon a dueling monster of the right level to get that corresponded to whatever the level was of the door that he had to go through. And that image has always stuck with me, and I want to do that with the deck of many things in a one shot, basically. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make the puzzles is gonna work basically like this: that there will be clues in each room towards an image. There will be an image somewhere in the room which corresponds to one of the cards in the deck, and in order to get through the room, they basically have to figure out a way either to draw that specific card and have that effect happen, or well, I'm not gonna spoil how to solve it yet, because just in case, I really don't want to fuck up the adventure. But it's there will be a couple of other solutions, but that's gonna be the main one that I want them to do. Not that I'm gonna be railroading them. So Cloister, you have written a question. What do you do for a living instead of YouTube? I'm what they say in my town, a potato, which means I do a lot of different things. It's not like I'm doing instead of YouTube. I'm trying out YouTube as a fun sideshow gig for myself. My main persona, I'm a film director. I make movies, and I am actually in the works. I'm in the post-production of one of my first Norwegian short films right now, and we just have a little bit of VFX left, which is visual effects for one of the scenes, and some sound design left. And then it's done, and I have a couple of really high-end Norwegian actors who are in it, like name drop actors. Yeah, you know, and it's night and day, really, because they were so good. It really brought the level up to a standard where I could like properly direct and creatively create something that was fun, but also very poignant. But it's easy to sit here and say like, yeah, my short movie is amazing. But yeah, I mainly work as a film director. I also sometimes work on other people's film sets. The last set I worked on was actually last year, though, on an upcoming TV show for Viaplay, which is a Scandinavian streaming service called the Festningen Norge, which is Fortress Norway in English. And it's, I think it's one of the more expensive shows that Norway has ever produced. I've actually never done acting for movies. I wanted to. I've only been acting on YouTube. Well, that's not true. I acted for the stage when I was a kid. I did like 2 or 3 plays and a couple of musicals in school when I was a kid. And I'm talking about like in Norway. I went to like one of those bigger high schools for musicals and music performance. So it wasn't like as a high school production. It was like a very big deal. But that's where I mainly acted. But after that, I started directing instead of acting. So I've only been acting for 4 months, I suppose, as a YouTube actor. Can you even call it that? But I do want to act on proper movies in the future, so I do take this YouTube exploration as a little bit of a, hey, let's warm up for that. Let's build some skills. Let's work that acting muscle. But I also get to work my filmmaking muscle by making these. Because as you can see with these older skits, not that great. My newer ones are still not that great, but they're better. And here's the thing about movie making. It's not easy to train that muscle as a filmmaker. Because usually it takes a lot of money and a lot of planning and a lot of staging, basically, to get to a place where you actually get to work. So you only get to like work a few weeks a year actively as a director. So the muscle of a director is hard to train when you're not actively on set. But YouTube is giving me a platform to do exactly that, work my muscle. And I'm very grateful for that. But if you're interested, you can check out my website. I have a few of my older short films there. Hold on. Why don't I just show you real quick my website? This is my directing website. And as you can see, one of my short films has won a bunch of awards. This is still not available to be seen because I've been lazy, but I'll make it available one of these days to be watched on this website. But these 3 movies, no, not that one. These 3 movies, I was part of my education at the American Film Institute that I did a couple of years ago. I got a master's at the American Film Institute Conservatory for directing, and I graduated there in 2018, which was amazing. A very expensive school, very, very, very expensive school. And mind you, I come from Norway, where school doesn't cost you anything. And I decided to go into debt for AFI. But I can honestly say it was worth it, because it really is the best film school in the world. Not that I've gone to many other film schools around the world, but there's a reason it's voted one of the best film schools in the world every bloody year. Shared out your stream worldwide. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that comment. Shared out your stream worldwide. You're gonna have to rephrase that for me, I'm afraid. But if you want to check out my website for my directing movies, you can go on to SamuelAsklinGordon.com, and yeah, you can have a look. You want to have a look at my reel, my directing reel? It's been years since I edited this, so I do need to update it at some point, because my newest films are not on it, but my older ones are. There you go. Yes, that is a chicken. And yes, there was a ferret in one of those shots. And it was a great shoot. You shared out my stream for other people to support what I do. Oh, you meant to say thank you so much. That's awesome. Let's see if this is updated then. Oh yeah, look at that. Awesome. Hey, welcome everybody. And thank you, Closter. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Please tell more people about me. So yeah, look forward. If you check out this website, I would greatly appreciate it as well. This is a side tangent to the stream, I suppose. This one is reserved for my new film called Myra, which will be appearing in festivals next year, starring the great and lovely Victoria Winge and Pia Halvorsen, two great Norwegian actresses. And can't wait to show you that one because I am super proud of it. It was supposed to be 16 minutes long, and it's 23 minutes long because I can't shorten it anymore, and it needs to be that length. And it is actually really gripping and good. And it's, again, me as a director saying that sounds like, oh, well, of course you love your own shit. I usually don't like my own movies. I always have nitpicks about my own movies, and of course I have nitpicks about this one too, but yeah, I've never felt this strong about a movie I made before. Myra is gonna be freaking amazing, and I wish I could show it to you, but I'm literally not allowed. Not yet. Not until it's gone through some festivals. But in the meantime, we have YouTube and we have my other movies that can be checked out. Now, should we? We should if anybody have any questions about my movie making part of my life, by the way, feel free to ask about that, and we'll continue to talk about that. But if not, maybe we should continue the stream. Oh, you asked also in terms of answering your question of what else do I work on. Like I said, I'm a potato, so I also work for the commune. I work at the youth center as a club leader, and I have like 50 kids that I hang out with every Tuesday and Thursday with a couple other club leaders, and we just try to make it a really good place for them to come and hang out after school. I've assembled like a couple of gaming rooms for them, a music hall, as in a recording studio for them, as well as I try to teach them filmmaking. The few of them who wants to do that. The guy who actually told me about this streaming device that I'm using now, OBS. He's somewhat into making movies as well, and he's basically the only one I've been teaching filmmaking because the rest are not interested for some reason. But it is what it is. Kids are kids, I suppose. Hold on. Hold on. Why are you messaging me? All right. No, so I do that, and I also do consultation on movie scripts. That's actually why I was a little late to the stream today, because I had to. I have one scheduled tomorrow where I am working with a high-profile writer on her latest script as a consultant, and I give her. I basically work as like a. What I do when I work with script consulting is basically I work as a wall, someone to bounce ideas off of and read through the script to make sure, like, hey, this is working and this is not working. And, do you guys mind if we take a 5-minute break? I'm getting a phone call I have to take care of. It's It's my producer for my short film. Do you mind if I just take a couple of minutes break? Is that fine? Just hang out, all right? Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. All right, so I am basically back. No, wrong one. Hey, no, it's the wrong one. This is the one I wanted. Hey, so sorry about that. Thank you for waiting for me. That was my producer, and he basically had to update me on a few things regarding the Myra, the short film, and thankfully, it seems a crisis has been averted with the sound producing. We have been in a battle with getting rights for one of the songs we're using, and now we've gotten the rights, so we're all good. But it was a contentious few days there. I thought we were gonna have to exchange it, and it's a very important song because they are in the movie. They are literally dancing to the song, so I'm glad we don't have to shift it out. But yeah, hope you guys are still around. Can I even see if you're around? This thing is still not working. I think you're still around, right? Yeah, I believe so. So, sorry about having to leave for a few seconds or minutes. Now, so yeah, that I think I was talking about what else I do for work, and yes, I do script consulting as well. So let me know if you ever want an AFI graduate to give you some tips on your scripts. I'll be happy to help. But maybe we go on to the next video, which will make you not want to hire me as a script consultant. I'll tell you what. In my filmmaking, I always tend to go with drama instead of comedy. I try to put some comedy in there. It's not like that, but my main focus is drama, and these are definitely not. And so I feel like you can definitely tell from my first to my last video that my sensibility in terms of comedic timing and comedic sense has definitely grown in these 4 months that I've been making these videos. But what is my next video? Because I literally don't remember. It's this one. Oh. Hold on. I want to stop. No, stop. All right. My computer is not able to keep up with my button presses. I was so disappointed that this video did not do well, because I was so happy with the joke that I made here, and I understand why, because I did not understand how the YouTube system worked yet, and I will be honest, I still don't understand it. I still don't understand why some videos work and some videos don't. I still don't understand whether or not me putting the right tags on matters or not. It seems to matter. I seem to have more traffic when I put in the right tags, but it's hard to say. And this one, I definitely didn't follow my regular or the type of skit making that I have been doing, and I did afterwards. But I'm really proud of this one, or I was, at least. I was very disappointed it didn't do well. Let's have a look. Let's see.
So you want to be an adventurer?
Not this one. Come on.
Why?
Restart. Why? All right, and go.
So we all agree?
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Yep.
I don't know. No? Come on. Okay. Great. We find the defendant guilty.
God dang it.
I think this is I think this is a really good skit, but it's not a well-made video. And I will probably make this again someday, when I can actually make it a little bit better, which might be now actually. Maybe I'll remake this, because I still like that. I really like the funny skit of, hey, here's a bunch of people who are peer pressuring this other person, and we don't know why, but they're able to peer pressure him or her into something. And it happens to be that they were the jury duty for some guy who now has to go to jail. And I think that's a really good setup and can be a really fun punchline if I just make it properly with proper lighting, proper timing. I was again using the YouTube app here, which meant that I have very limited editing timing skills to do it, because in the YouTube app you basically do not have the ability to trim your edits at all, because you're literally just shooting it as you go. And me having to time each of these cuts live, basically, I had to press record, do the line, and stop the recording at the perfect timing in order to make this video come together. So, which was really difficult. I spent a lot of time trying to be short and concise with that record, act, stop, chronology every time. And as you can see, I had like 7 personas here to do that, and that's difficult to do, because you have to like have like 3 things happening at the same time in your brain, multitasking, and multitasking is not my forte, as you can tell. And I think when I started editing, when I started editing my YouTube skits, after a while, when I had the ability to through the editing softwares I started using, this kind of work would be much easier. Hey, Nazar, Abdul, I hope I said that right. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Welcome. So we're just going through some videos and talking about when I made it. I'm really good. How are you? I'm actually really good. I had a full day of working on script consultation that I've been preparing for a session I have tomorrow, and oh, well, awesome. Oh, Chloe's a streamer as well. I didn't realize. Oh, that's awesome. Well, welcome from watching Chloe's stream. I'll have to check out Chloe's stream when one of these days. Hold on. Can I even open? I'll definitely just put in. I'll write down your tag and I'll find you on YouTube, Chloe. And I'll check you out one of these days. Hey. I'm glad to hear that. Well, welcome. So we're walking through all of my old videos, basically from 0 subscribers until I had 1,000, and I can't seem to go through them at all, because we're still on the first 10%, I think. But you know, we're having a good time. If this is part 2 of the live stream, by the way, I did like an hour last week as well, but I had to cut it short because I'm very new at streaming, and it's I had some technical difficulties, but now I think it's working much better now that I'm using OBS. But yeah, so this video I will remake this. I will make it better with better cuts, better editing, and better acting and better green screen as well. I'm still very proud of this joke. What do you think? Hey, thank you very much. Welcome, boy. I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you. And we shall continue on to the next video. Okay, so that's right. I'm not even able to press play and stop on this thing because my computer is blowing up. It's a 10-year-old computer I'm streaming from, and it cannot handle it. So, I was talking about my cinematographer earlier, and he is from Australia. And he and I went to AFI together a few years ago, and he got married a couple of months ago in Australia. So I went to Australia for his wedding, and oh no, wait, this is the other wedding. So I've been going to a few weddings this year for America to my American friends and Australian friends, and this is the first wedding, and I recorded this in Nevada. I was in Nevada. I had flown into Las Vegas over the weekend. We traveled on a Thursday, arrived on the Friday, had the wedding on the Saturday, and then we went back to Norway on the Sunday. And that was a 30-hour trip both ways, which is very nice. I hated I hate flying long trips because it fucks you, especially if you do it twice in like a couple of days. But during this wedding, I bought these amazing lights because buying lights in America is a lot cheaper than buying them in Norway, and so I got them at 2/3 of the price, which was nice. But, you know, so I made this. That was my point. I made this in Nevada because I still wanted to make shorts. And I was making ready for the wedding. And I have this thing where I sing in the shower. And I just sing whatever I find on the bottles. It is though. The light is really nice. I love them. They're called Nanlite Pavo Tubes, and second edition. Basically, they are really nice. I have 4 of them, and they're like 2 feet. Yeah, these are like 2 feet, right? Yeah, something like that. 2 or 4 feet. I can't remember. I'm not good with American measurements. They're like 50. They're like 60 centimeters, I guess. And I love them. And you can do a lot of different things with them. So I made this video in Vegas because I got into the mood of singing, and I thought this, and I just did this. I sang this song, and I thought, hey, that'll be a fun skit. Very, very relatable.
Cherry blossom, a gentle body wash. It's a wild cherry blossom, it's a long-lasting fragrance.
Right, you've done this. You do this, right? You just sing whatever you find on your bottles, right? I'm not the only one who does this, right?
Cherry blossom,
right?
long-lasting fragrance.
Right? Yeah. So, I mean, I'm a 90s kid, you know, it's what we did. It's how we grew up. You read the shampoo bottles, you read whatever's in front of you, the magazines, the back of the DVD cover. Like, that's what we had as reading material growing up. We didn't have phones when I was a kid. This is what we did. And that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. The back of shampoo bottles. Yeah, you get it. You get it. All right. And wait, didn't I not make another video in Vegas? Hey, I can't find the catnip. Have you? Oh no, I remember. So this is actually an excerpt from a follow-up short that I did as a long form video, and I made it as a hey, why don't I have it just it's the only thing you do. Hell yeah, man. I get you get me. We get muy simpáticos. Very good. No, I was traveling and I needed to you make potion with shampoos? Is making potion with Oh, the only thing you do is making potion with shampoos. Oh, that's interesting. How do you make potion with shampoos? Potion? As in like D&D potions? Like a potion of healing kind of stuff? I like that. I like that. Like you make the... Do you like make like props? Is that what you mean? That's kind of cool. But no, so this video is just a continuation of the earlier video as an excerpt from the long form video. And I was just trying to have something going on the channel while I was traveling, because I was on the airplane for 27 hours while this was uploaded. Oh yeah, I get that. Not this again.
Why shouldn't you trust stairs? They're always up to something.
Why do you do this to me?
I'm happy Ford didn't invent the airplane.
That's right.
Please stop. This is getting out of hand.
But I don't have enough patience.
I will not take this anymore. Please stop this.
Did you know? Every human starts out as an anus. It's the first part of the body that forms in the womb. That's why there's so many assholes.
Hey, I can't.
That is why there's so many assholes. So this video, again, like the other one, is a let me pretend I'm in a relationship with this owl, and that hey, I just wanted to use funny random facts that I didn't know how to make into skits yet, as a skit. And you know, it was trendy at the time, I would say, like playing random actual facts of the world as you saying something while being high. But this, I'm reminded of problems I had while I was using Premiere Rush, because I was using Premiere Rush here and the YouTube app to get the text at the top, but I was using Premiere Rush, and there's this problem with that editing software where if you have a shitty internet connection at the day, or you're editing not at home, basically with just your free 5G, it made your voice darker and shittier in the export, and that's why this sounds so weird. That's why this sounds like I'm putting on a different voice, like I'm going all deep and shit. I wasn't doing that on purpose. So that was annoying, and that's one of the reasons I transitioned out of Premiere Rush. But yeah, not much more to say about this one. This was shot in my previous apartment. I've moved since then because one of you guys found out where I lived and I had to move. No, just got a better place. Now I have an office. Did not have an office here at this previous place. Which meant I actually had to shoot everything in between, like when my girlfriend was home, and because we had a very small apartment, and I couldn't shoot when she was home because, well, I could, but it was hard because then I would shoot over her and in between her, and she would have to stay quiet, and she doesn't like to be quiet. I love you, honey. Now, next video. Oh, yes. So I made this video because I...
No smoking. It's against the law to smoke in this building. No.
Well, you saw the video immediately there. I couldn't stop it. I was high as a kite after traveling for 25 hours and realized that I had to spend another 6 hours at Heathrow Airport in London waiting for my next connecting flight. Here's the thing that we didn't realize when we were flying back from Vegas, and that was that we not only did we have to make a connecting flight in London, but we landed at, I think we landed at Stansted, and we had to travel to another airport across town to Heathrow. There's like 4 airports in London, by the way, all around, if you didn't know that. But we didn't know this until we landed in London, because despite us having ordered the tickets ourselves, well, we hadn't, because we used Super Saver. And here's a disclaimer: I don't want to use Super Saver anymore. I don't like them. They're pieces of shit, and they do shit like this when you order tickets through them. And hashtag not a ad, but I don't like them very much, Super Saver. So what can anti-ad? What is this, like a PSA? It's a public speaking announcement. Don't use Super Saver. They will fuck you over. This wasn't how they fucked me over too much though, but still, having to make that connecting flight, having to change an airport after traveling for 26 hours was fun. That was great. And then I went to this other airport, and at the other airport, I was just trying to stay awake and not die. And I started singing, as I do when I'm tired, I sing. Huh? Some idiots use hashtag ad as a gambling website. What does that even mean? What do you mean they use hashtag ad as a gambling website? How does that even work? Like, does it like? Do you mean like it triggers something, or it gives them money for doing it, or what do you mean? I want some details, Nasser. I want some details. While I'm waiting for your details, I'll continue the story. And I had... Oh yeah, that's right. I also missed 2 connections. And there was delays. Yeah, so this was a long day. And I was high. And when I get high, or just tired, I suppose, I start to sing. Like I did in the shower. And I had just made the shower one. And it had actually gotten a few views. Like 2,000 views. At the time, and I thought, hey, people like me singing, I'll sing again. And I couldn't really think very much, so I sang in the middle of the airport this song based off of the sign that I saw that said, hey, no smoking, it's against the law to smoke in this building. You know, random creative bullshit that you do when you're insane. Let's see. Like Uwu cute single. She uses blocks flip. She's a popular Roblox player and she uses religion for likes and subscribers. She uses religion, really? I mean, hey, whatever floats her boat, I'd say. I'm not very religious myself. I used to be a Christian, but no longer. But I mean, that's a very common religion tactic, to be honest, to use the religion to garner subscribers. Just they like to call it followers. in the church. But Blogsflip, is Blogsflip like a proper like gambling website? What? That's bullshit. She scares kids to like and subscribe? That just sounds like blackmail with extra steps. Yeah, that's bullshit. Oh well. Good for you for calling her out. Good for you. Good for you. Uwu cute single. Oh well. Fair enough. Are you guys into Roblox? Is that a game you like? I've heard a lot about it, but I've never. I guess I'm a bit too old to have gotten into it. Cause I'm like 30 plus. And it's definitely a game that I have not been able to see much. I mean, technically I'm not too late. I wasn't too late for it, but I didn't even get into Minecraft. I do like watching people play it though, which a lot of us do, like watching people playing Minecraft. No, but I agree with dude. That's using religion to scare kids into giving you benefits is bullshit, and I'm very much against that. Yeah, still though. Nah, man. We gotta be critical about bullshit like that. That's why I try to. That's also actually why you can see some more edgy videos in my later skits. Because I don't give a shit, man. Like, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna. I'm not into the whole brainwashing medium that religion has to offer, as well as social norms that makes you adhere to bullshit and keeping you away from actually talking like proper person. You gotta be able to have a conversation with someone if you want to. One understand people, which I do, and you know, I live internationally, and just having lived in some countries and cities has awoken me to realize how much controlling bullshit is around, and how much people just need to not pay attention to that and just live the rest. Definitely, tell me the favorite part about Roblox channels. There, people buy accounts just to make free Robux. Like, what you when you like welcome gift, you get like is Robux like the money in Roblox or something? Is that in gold? Oh, well, I mean, that's typical behavior. I guess it's kind of like the Chinese farmers for World of Warcraft back in the day. Just what they do to maximize profits. One is offering that in the stream. Understand that really shit's internet. I'm not exactly internet, but this department really bad. So I only apologize for that. He will sorry. Oh, my computer is having a problem now. Oh no. Please work. No. Can you still hear me? You guys don't hear me. Just make sure that I'm still alive. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can't see you, guys. I can't see you in stream. I'm wondering if you can even continue watching me. Can you hear me in the song? Can you feel me? In my palm. Or do you have to restart this? My computer's so shit. Well, I mean... How do I fix this? Okay, you can still hear me. That's good. But I actually cannot make this... Yeah, that makes sense. I am going to attempt to restart at least the Chrome my web player. I'll give that one to get it work at all now. It works out my Chrome is fully. Alright, let's see if I can get you to work for me, honey. I have many fans on, and I'm probably the reason why. And okay, so here's the weird thing. If you can still hear me, is that OBS is still working, but at the same time I can't do anything in it. And I am trying to see if I can just... Hey! It's... No, it's still not working really well. Well, that's fun. I just really don't want to end the stream, you know, that's all. And I am afraid my computer is not gonna be... Oh, I understand now. Okay, so I apologize. I am gonna have to end the stream because I can see that my computer's about to run out of electricity. That is why it's buffering so bad. Apparently, I have a really bad laptop charger on this. So, you know what? I've been streaming for a few hours, so why don't we say this? I'll continue doing these streams over time. We'll do chunks of it instead of one active time. And hopefully, maybe what I can do is next time set it up so I don't have to use this shitty little stream deck. I can use that shitty little stream deck that will not run out of power. I hope you can hear me. If you cannot hear me, make more stream. I will. I'm so sorry. I thought my computer was gonna be able to handle a couple more hours, but it's not gonna be able to. But hey, everybody, thank you for hanging out with me these couple of hours. It's been awesome, and I'm glad to have you be part of the stream and part of my subscribers. And I can't wait to chat with you next time. How about this? I will in the community post in the next couple of days figure out a new timing where I will continue the stream and we'll go through the next few videos and we'll chat and talk, which is the same thing. And I'm glad you can hear me. Thank you for telling me so that I'm not just. So I'm glad you can hear me. But the mic. Oh, you can hear me, but the mic is it shit. But point being, the computer is dying. So in the next few days, I will make a community post to say when the next part 3 comes up, and I will do my best to make sure that that stream can last more than 2 hours before my computer dies. I have a few ideas. I have an old camera that I want to try to use as a setup, and if I can make it happen, then I can use this big one, this bigger computer that I have over here. This thing over here. I have a power desktop. I promise. This whole thing. I'll make out my stream thing, and I'll run the power. So yeah. Sorry, but for being short. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye. And I say bye as if I can actually press anything, I guess. So, until I can end the stream, thank you for now, and I can't wait to see you again next week. Come on, work! And I wish my computer wasn't dying. Please do this there. I hope you will. Make sure you have a look at my community posts. And also, in a few hours, my next sketch will go live, so I hope you'll go watch that as well. It's not that good, to be honest. The one I did yesterday, I didn't have time to really invest in them, so they're not that great. But, you know, they're right. They're punny. So they're right. See you next time, dude. No worries. If you can join us, no worries at all. But check out my live stream will always go on to the video on demand on YouTube, so you can check out later if you can't be here live. So yeah. Man, I have been pressing the end button for like 2 minutes. It does not work. I wonder how to do this. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. And thank you for hanging out. Okay, so my computer's saying it's dying, but then it's not dying. Why isn't it dying? Come on, die already. What a bad computer. I need to get a better setup. Alright, I'm just gonna try to force shot this. Alright, cheers, mate. Wait, can I make this happen?